get here.
Yo, it's the Daily Huddle, yeah, you know the name. Three stooges in the booth, bringing ruckus, bringing fame. Every weekday at noon, you know we bring that fire. Rob, Bill, and Ken and the squad, that's our empire. Yo, Rob's the fact checker, keeping it real. Dropping knowledge on the daily, that's the deal. Bill's ready to roast, got the rival in his sight. When he steps to the mic, you know he's ready to ignite. Ken spitting facts, man, he's sharp as a knife. Throwing hard truth bombs, this is real podcast life. John Dorn in the mix, he's like, fuck the Lions. Bringing all the heat, likes to see the anger rising. Daily Huddle, we hustle, bring the vibe every time. Rants and facts, laughter, everything in its prime. Live every weekday, man, we're here to grind. Noon Central Standard, come and free your mind. Eric brings the rants, off the chain like a beast, letting loose his thoughts, they just never cease. In the studio we gather like a family affair. Podcast kings, yeah, we rise and declare. Roasting rival fools, we setting the tone. The Three Stooges take your fears and turn them to stone. Facts over fiction, we keep it 100. Tearing down the myths while the laughs keep coming. Daily Huddle, we hustle, bring the vibe every time. Rants and facts, laughter, everything in its prime. Live every weekday, man, we're here to grind. Noon Central Standard, come and free your
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Daily Huddle. It's a small huddle today, man. Small huddle.
Yeah, but we keep it going as long as some folks are here.
It's still a huddle. That's right. Still a huddle. Oh, well, we'll get something done today, hopefully. Anyway, Bear Week, man. And the Bear fans are not disappointing with their delusions. Holy smokes.
Yeah, that just goes to show how much this game means to anybody and how much hatred there is between the fan bases.
I know, but you cannot throw logic out the window. You cannot just because you want it to happen. That cannot be your sole basis for why. I mean, let's think about it. The teams have been playing for 11 weeks already. They're only going to play what they can play. You know what I mean? It's suddenly I got Bear fans telling me they're going to win out. They're going all the way. They're sweeping everybody that's left. I mean, are you kidding me? I just don't get it. I don't get it, man.
Well, they had their signature win against the Eagles, and that just boosts their confidence that much to say they can beat them. They can beat anybody.
That's not true, though.
I mean, they did run over a good defense in the Eagles in the moment. We'll give them that, but let's be honest with yourselves. You are not going to have every game with that kind of success running the football, especially if you're not mindful of the kind of defense you're up against.
Oh, I know, bro. You seen that, right? How did he kick the ground and not the ball? Was he trying not to kick the ball? Did he have a second thought, right before he did?
Funny thing about that kick, somebody compared that compared that to Charlie Brown missing a football.
Yeah. So it's Charlie Brown, when he goes to kick it, it gets pulled away. So, he didn't even. The ball was still there. He kicked into the ground. He took a chunk of sod with his foot. I'm surprised he didn't break his toe. I didn't understand any of that when I saw it.
And this guy supposedly is the same kicker I've seen been all over the place, Young Ho Koo.
Yeah, Young Ho Koo. Guy had potential. I thought he was a pretty decent kicker his first year out.
If you've seen what he was like with the Falcons, they'll tell you there's a reason they cut their ties with him at the time they did. And it showed.
A butt fumble of kicks. I mean, yeah, I guess it could be. Seriously. That was a terrible kick, man. I don't even understand what he was doing.
It was. But at the same token, one would think in that same game, you got to give the Giants some credit for the effort they gave. Even though the Patriots beat them up that badly, at least they gave some bit of effort and showed some promise.
Yeah.
But switching gears back into this war week, yeah. You got to be mindful. Everybody has that kind of story about themselves that your fandom is going to override your logic of certain teams. Like every fan base has that kind of story about themselves. It's just some people in the fan base whose fandom and homerism will override their logic.
It's crazy. It's like they won't even consider it. Consider it a loss. What's up? What's up,
Yo,
Trice?
what up? What's happening?
We're
How
just
y'all
chilling.
gentlemen doing?
We're just chilling, bro.
That's what's up.
We talking
I
some
came across this alarming Jordan Love stat.
Uh-oh, what is it?
Jordan Love during Toyotathon, 4,005 passing yards, 33 touchdowns, 1 interception, 91.9 passing grade.
That's pretty good. For
It's fucking really
somebody
good.
who talk shit on us.
And we
Love me.
are in the month, and we are in the very month where momentum should be picking up for not just Jordan Love, but also for Matt LaFleur. Like he usually coaches his best football during this month.
Who's got flex to
I think
Saturday?
a healthy Josh Jacobs is going to be crucial for y'all toward the end of the season. Y'all need to make sure that knee is a-okay.
Well, not just for him, but luckily for us, we got some folks coming back to this game. I mean, we had 3 different receivers that were out, as well as certain defensive players that were out that we might be getting back. I mean, the notable guys that were supposed to have come back to practice this week, the 2 rookies, Matthew Golden and Savion Williams, they should be back, and supposedly Jaden Reed is supposed to be back.
That's
I hope
major.
Jaden Reed also. Who else?
That's
was
major. Jaden
Dolan?
Reed is major.
On the defensive side of the ball, 2 guys that didn't play against the Lions that we should be getting back. Defensive lineman Carl Brooks should be back, and then Quay Walker.
What about LVN? What about LVN? Van Ness.
As far as any updates on him, he was walking around with a walking boot on it. Like they tried to see what his foot was like. It's just not there yet, so he may be out for a while longer.
Bro, they should have put him on IR. He's already been out like 6 weeks.
How's he been out 6
Yeah, when
weeks?
you
How they
speak
put
on
him on
IR,
IR?
we
What
got
the hell?
some.
Yeah, bro. That's what I mean. He's been out 6 weeks and he's never put IR.
Suppose
He's just taking up a roster spot for
speak
no
of
reason.
IR.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Well, speaking of IR, we got some guys coming off of IR who are supposed to be going through a 21-day window that's open for them. The guy that Robert calls Mr. Marshawn Lloyd, supposed to be coming off of IR. And then we got another edge rusher coming off of IR that should be practicing through a 21-day window, being Brenton Cox.
Hey, you know what's crazy to me, fellas? I was looking at the Packers and Panthers schedules. Packers and Panthers schedules. We oddly have like the same type of schedule, right? So hear me out on this. You guys are in a barn burner right now, 1-2 with the Bears. You guys play them twice the next 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Right.
And my Panthers got to play the Buccaneers 2 of the last 3 games of the season. So I think it's fair to say both our seasons and our divisions rely on those showdowns against your Bears and my Bucks.
Yeah, like 5 of the last, 3 of the last 5 are all divisional games that we have. We have the Bears twice, one more time, and then
something else I've seen
Ravens.
Something else I've seen I find interesting is the percentage. Is a certain percentage for us in terms of winning the division. Like if the Bears win this game, their percentage for winning this division goes up to 60-something%. If we win the game, our percentage for winning the division goes up to 72%.
Yeah.
Your guys' game this Sunday, is it in Lambeau or Chicago?
Lambeau.
It's in Green Bay.
It's in Green Bay? Okay. All right.
First in Green Bay. I've already had Bear fans talking shit, They're like, hey, I'm gonna be at the game, so are you want to meet face to face? Like, what, bro, shut up. What are you talking about?
Shoot. All right. we still have to listen to Bear fans talk about Caleb Williams owns that place because he won his first game over there.
Broski. Yeah, I mean, yeah, bro. You want to find out if it's close, then that means that the second game is going to be a good game too. It'll be in Chicago, so it just depends on how the first game goes. I get it. Everybody's waiting to see. So, but for some people to say that, like, I've already pinned it, and I'm going to post it when it happens. But some people are like, "Oh, the Bears are going to win out. They're going to win the division. They're going to win the Super Bowl." I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Just because you beat the fucking Eagles, that fucking changes. That makes you go delusional. It makes you stop thinking logically. I don't know, man.
Well, good afternoon, Rob.
What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy?
Broski?
Let me start off by saying fuck the pack.
Yeah, that's all right. Go ahead, bro. 4 week, bro. I expect it. Go ahead.
And yeah, man. We'll see how this game goes. I expect it. I mean, to me, it's real simple, man. There's no dressing. You know what I mean? It's pretty clear cut. Like the Packers are going to come out and try to run the ball on the Bears, and the Bears are going to come out and try to run the ball on the Packers. And each team's defense needs to stop the run first and foremost. And if if one of the defenses can't, that's going to be a problem the rest of the game. So it's really that simple to me. I don't really see it another way. I think, the matchups, I got to say, like, to me, it's all about how teams match up against each other week to week. So that's why, like, there's a lot of parity in the NFL. There's a lot of teams with, people feel lesser records, beating teams with slightly better records, even though in the grand scheme of things, there's really not much of a difference between the teams. But some of it is just like matchups. You know what I'm saying? So I do like how the Bears match up against the Packers this year, just to be completely honest. So I expect it to be a battle. I don't expect this game to be anything else but a game that comes down to the very end. Like, honestly, I really don't. So, I mean, would it be any other way with the Bears this year? Yeah, probably not. So.
And when you look at both defenses between the Bears and Green Bay, they are going to have differences in terms of what their strengths are. Like, when you look at the Bears defense, their strength lies in how opportunistic they are. Like, these guys are ball hogs. Like, they specialize in creating turnovers. That's how they've been able to win their games, and how their offense operates very well is off those turnovers that the defense gets for them. For Green Bay, their strength on defense is going to be mostly their pass rush. Like, these guys get after every QB that they match up against, and usually they rarely give up big plays.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I agree with what you're saying. I really do. And this is why I tell, like, other Bears fans, it's like, these are two good teams. Like the Packers are going to make some plays. Like, their defense is going to get in the backfield, you know what I mean? Here and there, like, their offense is going to make some plays, like, and the Bears, the same thing. Like, they're going to make some plays. The Bears, pass rush isn't the best, but the Packers do have a good pass rush. But the Bears have their secondary back intact, I believe, for maybe the first time since maybe all year. I think all year. Like, so.
Definitely all year.
That depends if Tyreek Stevenson starts. I'm not sure if he is or not.
It's okay. That other kid's better, bro.
Yeah, Nashon Wright's having a Pro Bowl year.
Wright,
so
that kid's a fucking dog.
Yeah, you can put him out there, and I'm fine. So, him and Jalen Johnson and Kyler Gordon out there, and then you got Byard and Brisker at safety. Like, we're in a better spot with our secondary right now than at any point in the season previously. So we'll see, man.
And hasn't Tremaine Edmonds been out for a while too, for y'all?
Oh, yeah. TJ Edwards has been out like 4 or 5 weeks. Tremaine Edmonds, this will be like his third week in a row. So it's, we'll see how it goes. I think Booker, the defensive end Booker, now he's not getting like crazy sack numbers, but I think he is playing better
havoc, dude. Austin Booker?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he wreaks havoc in that back.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's actually an upgrade over Dio, the guy they signed who's injured out for the season. He got banged out, I think, like 4 weeks ago. Dio was their starting DN. I think the Bears' defense is better with Booker as a starting defensive end now. So the Bears' defense, what I'm getting at is I think the Bears' defense right now is better than at any point in the year. So that's for the Packers to consider as well.
It's going to be a defensive showdown. I'm smashing the under in the game, though. I don't care what the over-under is. I'm going under. This
Yeah,
got 17-14 written all over it.
Yeah, they say they might be getting Edwards and Sewell back, but like, here's my thing with that. Like, they brought Edwards back early last time, and I'm just like, you know what, man? They're rocking with these, guys they pulled off the street to play a linebacker, but they're playing well. So, I'd like to have guys back, but if we don't have them back, you make sure they're 100% when they come back. That's all I'm saying.
Noah Sewell has been pretty good this year for y'all.
He's, he's okay. Like, he's very okay. This is his first year. He's on year 4 of his rookie deal. This is his first year he's seen the field at all.
That's what I'm
He's
saying,
a
right?
middle
Wasn't he like a 6th or 7th round guy like 2 years ago?
Yeah, I want to say maybe he might have been a 4th or 5th round guy, but like 4 years ago, yeah. He's
Really?
a middle
It was that
linebacker
long
though,
ago?
strictly.
Goddamn.
He's
he's been
strictly
in
a
the league
middle linebacker though. He's not an outside linebacker at all. Like, he has to be the middle linebacker. There's no way around it with him. But yeah, man, I mean, the Pack, don't get me wrong. Like, I'll lead off the conversation with fuck the Pack because it's War Week. But I mean, the Packers are a good team, man. They're always a well-coached team.
Be a
They're a
fucking
balanced
slugfest.
team.
I can't wait to watch
Yeah.
it, dude. Heavyweight. This is Foreman Tyson. This is Tyson Lennox Lewis. This is heavyweight boxing at its finest right here.
Yeah, it's going to be good, man. The Bears got to figure out that Packers D line, man. They got to figure out Parsons. That's no small feat.
I don't know. That motherfucker Darnell Wright has been pretty phenomenal this year.
Yeah, he's going to fuck down and get up.
Pretty good, dude.
Yeah, and under that Dan Rouchar, that O-line coach, man, he's really the whole O-line.
That boy Micah Parsons, he coming. He's gonna be back there.
I've been watching him since he was a freshman at Penn State, man. Like, believe me, Michael Parsons, he's a Penn Stater, dude. Like, I know all about Mr. Parsons.
He ain't no joke.
No, he's a hell of a player. I wish, Abdul Carter would kind of try to be a little more like him. Like, as
instead
a
of watching
professional.
porn in a team meeting. Like, what is that about, dude?
Dude, what a weirdo, man.
To me, and some people, like Panther fans, were telling me I was over exaggerating. You guys tell me if I am. To me, that is a steady early sign that he's going to be a bust in the NFL. Maybe I'm over exaggerating. Maybe I'm not. But to
you know what it is?
That's a bad sign, bro.
If they don't get a coaching staff in this next season who's an actual like ready to go coaching staff and actual leaders with some actual leadership, yeah, it might very well be. Honestly, he might very well be. And I thought he was more like a Chop Robinson instead of a Michael Parsons. You know what I mean? Like maybe a late first round pick, but I didn't think he was like a top 10
super
pick.
Gifted athletically, but just raw, like just sheer raw.
Yeah.
He's a raw talent because that's what Chop is to me. Chop Robinson has supreme potential. He's just very raw right now.
Yeah, he would be a nice player. Like if the Bears were to somehow swing a little trade and get him, though, I'd be so happy because that dude has what it takes to be something special if he can ever put it all together.
Yeah, you better watch it, Fred. Fuck the Bears and Packers.
Lions got some fucking. They got an issue to deal with Thursday.
Bro,
Dallas is streaking
now I'm
right
starting
now,
to see.
dude.
Now I'm starting to see all these.
I'm calling it right now.
They're jumping ship off the Lions.
Quick, huh? Real quick.
Yep. I call it for you right now. Between the Cowboys and the Lions, whoever loses this game, their playoffs hopes go out the window if they lose.
Yep.
I agree.
I'm gonna tell you this.
The Lions fall to 7-6. They're kind of
fucked.
You fall to 7-6, bro. Your division's basically done because if the Bears win, they're 10-3. If the Packers win, they're 9-3-1. And even if the Packers win 9-3-1, Bears 9-4. You're 2.5 out with 4 games left. Yeah, that's a tall task.
Yeah.
And the wild card, dude, I didn't realize it, bro. Fucking San Fran's 9-4. They're the 7 seed.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The Lions fans
this year,
Nick, they need to go 4-1 to get the playoffs. They need to be. They can't be any worse than 11-6.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, do you guys think that Mike is not going to get the Caleb at least once? You hear all this?
Oh, I mean, I'd like to think not, but let's be real. Like I already said, they are like they're going to make some plays. Like
I don't
even in the Bears game against the Eagles, like they got to Caleb a couple times. I mean, dude, you're only going to contain Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis for so long. You're only going to contain Parsons and some of the other guys they have for so long. Like it's football, man. It goes, you know what I mean? Like each team smacks each other in the mouth a number of times during the game.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck those weak ass Lion fans.
But yeah, I'll tell you what. So fucking Lion, my
I love
God,
you, Fred.
man. I think I got banned. So shout out Fred and Jim Jackson,
yeah, those are good
and Corey Patterson and some of these other guys who are real JB, you know, B Strella, you know, real good Lions fans. But yeah, man, these other guys, like I think I've gotten banned from 3 Lions podcasts this week. You know, 3 Lions channels, and it's just for like, you know, I don't go on there like calling names or anything. I'm just like, I thought you said your cornerback room was actually good. Oh, I thought you said Davenport was good enough at the end. Oh, like, you know what I mean? Like, and they get so huffy puffy.
I even saw one podcast.
Bro, the Lions are cooked if they lose against Dallas. They got to go to the Rams after.
They were talking.
And then they play the Steelers.
And then they got to finish the season in Chicago. You know, Chicago want that lick back from week 2.
Yeah, and
they're gonna be looking
honestly,
at that game like a fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, and the Steelers aren't going to be a pushover because they're probably going to be fighting for a playoff spot. With or without Rodgers, they're going to buck up and play that game.
Yeah, like their division is still up for grabs.
Yeah.
Did you see the controversy? Did you hear the controversy up there in Pittsburgh about that? That whole drive that they scored on, Rodgers called the whole drive. He ran the 2-minute drill and called all the plays, and that's how they moved down the field. Then someone else took over. And they missed it and lost the ball. Yeah, no shit. It's an article, man. They were like, somebody said Rodgers was doing all the play calls, and they got down inside the 5, and dude took back over and lost the ball.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if I'm mediocre Mike Tomlin, you know, I'm letting Rodgers do that. I'm stepping in and saying, yeah, you know what? Last 2 minutes, if Rodgers is feeling it, go with him.
That's what they were saying. Should we be letting Rodgers call this because when they realized they found out he ran the 2-minute drill? Yeah, Rodgers can read a defense. Rodgers knows what plays to call. You got to turn him loose and let him go.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I hear that, man.
I don't fucking get it, bro. I mean, he's proven himself time and time again that he knows what he's doing. I just don't know. I mean, you put your careers in his hands. Why not let him do it? I mean, it's not like it's like Justin Fields saying, "Let me run it." It's fucking Aaron Rodgers.
And I'll throw Craig Mack in there too. Craig Mack's a good Lions fan. He's got the heart to come on here and stuff.
Yeah, no, he is. Craig is definitely.
And you speak of Rodgers, he may be the one thing that might save Mike Tomlin from getting fired after this year.
Well, you think so?
Well,
I think
that was the last ditch effort. You know what I mean? Like that was like, okay, we're gonna go out and we're gonna, you know, trade for Metcalf. We're gonna bring in A-Rod.
Fire Tomlin. They were
that's the thing. The Steelers made moves that said they were supposed to be all in this year. Yeah. Like, if there's a reason why they're pretty much calling for Mike Tomlin's head right now, is you haven't won a playoff game since 2016. Like you had numerous years pass you by that. Sure, you'll have a winning season, but when you make the playoffs, that's just as far as you go. Like over 10 years pass you by that you haven't been able to win one playoff game in all these time you've been there. It's like, yeah, it's that time that you got to go.
That's unheard of. Well, it's not really unheard of, but
yeah, I mean, people are calling for KOC's head because he's going to be 4 straight seasons without a playoff win, and it's like Tomlin's gone for how long? And it's like, you know, some people will say, well, Tomlin's had a winning record every year. How are you going to fire a coach like that?
Minnesota getting rid of Kevin O'Connell would be the worst decision for that franchise, in my opinion. I think
they already made one they already made one bad decision with McCarthy. They should just stop. Not double down on dumb answer.
That's what I was gonna say, Rob. Like their problems all stem from Quessy and I literally being the worst drafting GM. I don't know about the NFL because I don't check out every GM in the NFL, but definitely in the NFC North by far. Like, dude, this guy, he's made 3 picks in 4 years that have hit. Naylor, Addison, and Donovan Jackson, and that's literally it. Like,
Yeah,
it's insane.
But I like to think the real straw that could have broke the camel's back means will be you should have taken every chance to re-sign Sam Darnold and kept him around longer.
Yeah,
Like
and
like JJ McCarthy to me was not prepared to start at all as far as being that guy carrying you in the future. Like you should have gave him more time to develop.
Yeah, and I do understand certain Viking fan points when they're like, yeah, well, the goal is to win it all, and we don't think Sam Darnold could win a big game. He chokes in all the big games. Okay. But then, and then there was Daniel Jones, and it's like, okay, Daniel Jones wasn't proven then either. So it's like, I mean, less proven than Darnold, really not proven at all. So, okay, they passed on him. The Aaron Rodgers one, like, Aaron Rodgers was sitting around waiting for months, literally, for them to sign him, and they never did. That to me was.
But you know what, Broski? You tell me this. You guys tell me if I'm bugging. Why would Rodgers have wanted to go to Minnesota? Did he just want to be Brett Favre 2.0? Go from the Packers to the Jets to the Vikings?
No, bro,
you thought because he was throwing to Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Naylor,
Hawk, and Jaron and Jones is there. Aaron
Jones is boy. You know what I mean? Like,
there was a lot of reasons for him to go there and actually fucking do something.
Beef flows, the D coordinator, defense ready to rock. The team's ready to rock, coming off a 14-win season.
And you don't think KLC's smart enough to let Rodgers run an offense if he's out there feeling it? He would have said, "Go run it."
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, when you look at
Aaron Rodgers and Kevin O'Connell, that's lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
when you look at what was surrounding Rodgers over there, if he went to Minnesota, they would have had a better record than what they got right now. They easily would have been able to follow up that 14 win season. Like maybe they don't get to 14 wins, but they still.
Oh yeah, Minnesota's defense. Minnesota got a good defense. They would have kept them in a lot of games.
Yeah, but see, their defense isn't as good as it was last year. Last year's defense was stellar.
I mean, let's be honest. The Vikings had like a Cinderella season last year. No one, even Viking fans. I don't care what any Viking fan. No Viking fan had them going 14-3 last year. I don't care what any Viking fan says now.
No, I hear that, Nick. I hear that. And another aspect of not signing Rodgers that people leave out. It's like, okay, what better quarterback could you have JJ McCarthy sit behind for a year?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
You kind of broke up.
Oh, sorry about that, man.
Nick, yeah. But something else you could think about was a surprise was who would have thought Sam Darnold would have had the kind of year he had when he first went to Minnesota? Like nobody saw that coming.
Nobody.
And I just think the Vikings should have just kept rolling with the plan because the plan was to have Darnold just play the first half and let JJ learn behind him. That was
and that's what I was trying to say, and I think it got broken up. Like, what better quarterback to sit McCarthy behind than Aaron Rodgers for a year?
Oh,
he'd benefit from that big time.
Yeah. Just like Jordan Love did for a time.
Yeah. So, and you don't draft well, you can't manage. It's much more difficult to manage the cap when you don't draft well because you don't have all these good players on rookie contracts. Yeah. So it just all snowballs.
That's true.
And then they got rid of players they shouldn't have gotten rid of, like their center Bradbury, like their defensive tackle. What was it, Phillips or whatever? What's the guy's name?
I remember if there's one guy I thought they would have never gotten rid of that was good for him, Daniil Hunter.
Yeah. Well, that too. Harrison Phillips, though. Remember they traded him in the offseason, like right before the season?
Yeah.
You remember that? He was their best, like big burly, like run stuffing D tackle.
Yeah. They did
sense, man.
They did questionable stuff.
I think the biggest issue is their GM, but I also think KOC and Kwesi are a package deal. So when one goes, both go.
If there was a time I would have agreed that GM had issues, it was a matter of, I'm thinking it has to be either that 2022 draft. Whereas, why would you trade any of your draft picks with anybody within your own division? I guarantee you, any other GM in the NFC North would have never traded any draft picks with anybody within this division to help them at all.
Yeah.
Like you traded one of your first overall pick with the Lions and then traded a second round pick with the Green Bay.
I hear that. But yeah, so I'm gonna ask both you guys, A-Dub and Rob, what you think about this. So, what do you think is the Packers' most favorable matchup versus the Bears? Whether it be a one-on-one player matchup, a specific one, or like just this unit versus that unit. Like, what do you guys think?
You want to go first,
The most
A-Dub?
favorable matchup for me is going to be a matter of a unit like Jordan Love against the Bears secondary, because when you think about this game, one of the keys for Green Bay to be even successful in this game is a matter of somebody talked about this. Jordan Love, make sure you take good care of the football. Like, you're playing against a defense that is very opportunistic in turnovers, and one would say if the Bears, and this is not to crap on the Bears, but I remember John Dorn was saying this even while throwing, like, if the Bears are not getting turnovers off your offense, you might have a good day against them. And I'm thinking turnovers is going to be a key part of this game too, as far as whoever wins the turnover battle has a real advantage in this game just as much.
No, I hear you, man. But what matchup do you actually think like the Packers have the edge in the most? You know what I mean? Like, what would you give to the Packers going into the game? Like, I think we got the better of this matchup right here, kind of thing.
Well, the matchup I'm most looking forward to seeing is your O-line versus our D-line, because you guys run very well, and if we can disrupt that and shut that, I think we put it on Caleb to try to beat us, and I think if that's the case, I think we're going to be fine. But I also want to see if Micah can get a pass rush on you guys, because your offensive line is the big difference for you guys this year. It's not any to me. That's why you guys are having success. That's why you guys are running the ball. That's why you ran the ball decent last year, but nothing like this. And Caleb isn't getting sacked every other fucking play. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different. So I think that's why you guys are having it the way it is. So I very much want to see our defense versus your offense, your offensive line.
Can't get much worse than 68 sacks, though. I mean, God,
no, I know, but he's only got like, what has he got? 7? Was he got 7 sacks right now, or 8?
No,
I mean,
it's probably like 17 or 20 or something.
Whatever. It's not. It's not nowhere near.
Yeah.
It's not even
not
close.
68.
Yeah, it's not even close, bro. I think at this time last year he had like 40 sacks already.
Yeah.
I mean, by season end, he had 68 sacks. Caleb. I mean, you're dead. You're gonna die.
If I recall, he's been sacked the same number of times as Jordan Love this year. Both of them were sacked 17 times this year.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that. Yeah,
it's not something crazy. I mean, and that's the difference. I think that's the difference of why you guys are having success. So if we can disrupt your O-line and break up what you guys like to do. You like to do all those trick plays and all those stunts. That's Ben Johnson. That's what he likes to do. He likes to control it by the run game. So how do you stop your offense like that? You attack the run. You attack their strength. That's the only way, man. And I want to see it. We got a pretty good defense. I think the defense is our strength this year. So especially the pass rush. I don't think we've ever had a pass rush like I can't even remember when Reggie was playing that we were this good. You know what I'm saying? Like every time they line up, I'm like, something big could happen. Any play.
I hear that, man. The Packers D-line is legit.
If there was a D-line I almost thought I'd compare this to, it gives me flashbacks to 2010 when we had some guys up front on the D-line that can go after QBs. Not just Clay Matthews, but it wasn't just Clay Matthews. We had B.J. Raji, we had Colin Jenkins, we had A.J. Hawk. That was a good group to work with on the defense back then.
Yeah, Jordan sacked against the Lions. The Lions were talking all that shit before the game. Jared Goff hasn't been sacked, and they were supposed to sack us, but not one sack on Love, and we sacked them 7.
And speaking of Jordan Love, he had a second. It's been twice now in this season. He got a NFC Offensive Player of the Week this week.
Yeah, he played well last week. We need that kind of performance this week. We need it again.
Well, I kind of like your guys' responses because neither one of you said the Packers have an advantage in any specific matchup, so that's good.
Yeah, no, bro. I'm going to keep it real, bro.
No, I hear that. I'm not really sitting here saying the Bears do.
No, you're not. You aren't either. I know.
I mean, if Green, I mean, as much as I like Green Bay, my thing is I don't over exaggerate everything on the team as far as player personnel wise or even team wise. I'm not going to over exaggerate everything about them. Like, if there's something about them I wouldn't like, I call it out personally.
Yeah,
I hear you, man.
Sorry, Nick. I don't know why it won't. He keeps trying to get in, but he's not connecting up to string guarders, and it won't let me put him back in. It's saying he's there, but it's saying he's not connected. It's giving me a message saying they need to connect their mic before you can add them. So I don't know. It's saying he's gone again. He's like just not connecting up right. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, bro. I'm not. I mean, do I think we have some advantages in certain positions? Sure, but I think you guys got the advantage in certain positions. You know, like good run games we've faltered against some of them this year, but then there's been some we've been really good against. So honestly, to tell you which one's going to show up, I mean, I hope it's the one that's going to stuff the hell out of you. That's why I say I want to see our defense take on because you have to stop the run. Rushing the passer is one thing, but stopping the run is a whole nother part of it. So
I'm going to tell you the truth. Last week, we didn't show up to play against the Bears, and their offensive line dominated my defensive line. I went back. And I looked at some highlights. They literally just pushed Jalen Carter around last week, and nobody pushes him around. But last week, he got pushed around.
Yeah. Darnell Wright. That's why I tell Lions fans, Darnell Wright is not better than Penny Sewell.
Since you're on here, Rock, thought I'd get an update from you as far as what you felt about that story that came out pertaining to the Eagles about your OC having his house vandalized after that game as far as some folks throwing eggs at his house. Like, how you felt about that?
I saw the video. I posted it.
Somebody wrote me and they said, "What do you think about that, Rock?" I said, "Well, if I knew where he lived, I'd probably be right there with him."
My response to that is living in that area for so long. Like they're lucky that's the only thing that fucking happens.
I said, dude, he has to look. He has to realize Patullo's learning right now. This is the Philly way, bro. If you either get it right or you get the fuck out, and we will let you know.
You should not have to worry about your house getting vandalized because somebody doesn't agree with your football logic. I mean, come on, bro.
I don't think you guys understand. I don't think you guys fully grasp.
I understand, bro. I understand.
I don't think you do.
Other fanatics.
We get
Philly fanatics.
Yeah,
I'm letting fanatic part. You understand the fanatic part, dude? Because
no understand that.
Dude, we did the same thing to Mitch Williams. We scared that motherfucker literally out of town after the 93 World Series when he gave up the fucking winning home run to Joe Carter. That motherfucker never pitched another game for the Phillies again.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We scared that bitch out of town.
Mm-hmm.
It just ain't right. That's all.
That motherfucker never pitched again for the Phillies. He went to Houston. We told that motherfucker, you pitch for us again, you will fucking
in the best way I describe it, the mentality is like Eagles fans treat it like gang warfare. I mean, I think that's pretty fucking accurate. Like, that's their turf, man. That's their fucking gang, dude.
You don't fuck with the Philly sports here. You either get it right or you get the fuck out.
Yeah.
You can't fuck around. You can't fuck around.
I mean, too many people will tell you if we love you, you're loved. I mean, ask fucking Dawkins, ask fucking Howard Carmichael, ask Howard, Merrill Reese, ask the ones that are truly loved around here and unloved. But if you don't get your shit right, you're gonna get fucking hated in a way that you ain't never hated in any other city.
Mm-hmm.
You might think you are, but you ain't hated like you are here.
Yeah, people don't get that, Rock, man. They don't understand the level that shit's on, man.
They don't. And we ain't trying to make it personal. It's just you fucking took the job, bro. You got to understand the consequences if you fuck up.
Yeah. Consequences for everything.
I mean, it's the same thing with any other fan base. It's just that it feels like to me we go a little extreme with it. But yes, we do. But we still love our team that way. But Nate, I don't think we're any different than you Packer fans or you Bear fans. It's just that we go in egg houses.
Well,
Eagles fans
I
got
mean,
personal.
you do a little more than that. You know what I mean?
He
Like,
says you got personal issues, right?
the shit I've seen happen at Eagles games, holy
do a little
shit.
bit more today.
I'll tell you what, Rock, the shit I've seen happen at Flyers games too, especially Flyers Penguins, holy shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. Man, yeah.
Totally, Fred.
I mean, we just got our asses handed by them then. What was it, Monday night? They just beat our ass 5-1.
For every fight
we were doing
the
good, man.
Flyers
We were on
and
a roll.
Penguins get in on the ice, there's like a fight going on in the stands at the same time.
Hey, Rock, you guys like to cry?
yeah.
You like to cry, Rock? Are you a humble guy? You like to cry? John says you like to cry.
Yeah. John
They called him Rick. Dorn called him you Rick. What the fuck?
Call me Rick. George.
Okay.
Come on, Dorn.
Okay.
Typo.
Yeah.
My mom's from Philly, and I understand the Philly attitude. There you go. Fred knows
Yeah.
the mentality of
Yeah.
I mean,
is it brotherly love or is it brotherly shove?
and get the shit right or get the fuck out, love.
Holy cow.
I mean, that's how it
we
is,
would never.
man.
Hey, we would never go egg our OC's house just because we're mad at him. That's just crazy, bro.
Well, then what
And
an
then you
Eagles
wait.
fan would say is you're not a real fan then.
Oh, fuck off and die. I got respect for other people's shit. Why? What? I mean, they're not out there. They're not.
I'm just telling you what they would say. I'm not saying I agree. You know what I mean? I'm just relaying the message.
I understand, bro.
Right.
I'm just
Right,
saying,
I understand it, too.
that's some crap right there, bro. I mean, it's
Yeah,
not even the same.
every fan base has a different way they operate in terms of
You
who
know
they
what,
love
you know
and
what
who they
he's
hate.
thinking now, don't you? You know what he's thinking now, don't you? I better get my shit together and get this fucking right, or next time it's gonna be bullets.
No, what he's thinking is I need to move.
Yeah.
I need to
better
move.
yet, you
That's
better-
what he's thinking.
And
I need
I
to
don't
move.
You
mean to
better
do
go.
that as a joke. I just know how Philly thinks, man. First it'll be
Yeah.
eggs, the next will be guns.
I'm just saying.
Right.
That's why I need. He needs to move.
You know
bro.
what?
He
No,
knows that.
Rock. You know what
He
it'll be
knows
for real
that.
because
He
they
knows
like that shit. Because this is a Philly thing, a fucking firebomb. That's what it'll be.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
and that's not even right. Bro.
I mean,
Or better-
I agree with the egging, but I know if it goes any further, no.
yeah, bro. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
go
Is
ahead,
now his
Nick.
house is a target. He has
Because
to.
let's face it. What's the worst that's gonna happen? He gonna break a window? What the fucking do?
Bro, that's not the worst that could happen, Rocket. You know that. They'll probably burn his house to the ground.
Yeah, that could happen.
Right.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
don't-
The
if they don't-
firebomb
if they
thing was the
don't-
way I
Right.
read.
Rock.
You
If
can't
you don't
burn a
win the
house
Super
to the
Bowl, I
ground,
need
man.
to get to the Super Bowl.
I'm
I bet you
trying
they
to
burn
say-
his house down.
I'm saying you guys got him shook to the point to where he may as well think to himself, next time I go anywhere in the Philly neighborhood or at home, I need security.
Yeah, he
bro,
might
that's
do
not-
that too.
That ain't right.
Well, yeah. I
Don't
mean,
fuck with the team.
that's life in the big city, kiddo.
Well,
And I'm not arguing with it because
I would
ain't
be
never
like
been
this.
to his
I would-
neighborhood, so I wouldn't know.
the next coach that comes along, well, you guys are gonna have to pay me some extra money because you got crazy fans. Motherfuckers gonna try to threaten lives. I would be like, you're not gonna get good coaches if they're worried they're gonna get their lives threatened or their houses burned or egged or whatever. If because the fans disagree, you're not gonna win every game. I'd be kind of worried if you got fans that are that crazy. I mean, it's football, bro.
We've always had fans that crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
It's only eggs right now, so it's all harmless.
It ain't like it's something new, Rob. That's what I'm
No,
trying.
I
I'm
know.
sitting here going,
I know.
I'm going,
But-
dude,
but
you're
look,
acting like
yeah,
it
it's
just
whenever
happened
anybody talks
yesterday.
about- whenever
anybody
That's
talks about
what-
stuff
I almost
in the
feel
NFL.
like I'm poisoning Rob's mind right now or
No,
something.
you're not. No, you're not.
You know,
Because bro, what? Whenever you hear what's one of the black guys in the NFL, oh, throwing snowballs with batteries in them. Who did that?
Nah, see, that's not what you have to worry about. You have to worry about getting stomped out.
They didn't have batteries
You
in
have
them. They were
to
just
you have to worry
snowballs.
about getting
They
stabbed
did
or
not have
shot.
batteries in them. That's a myth.
Bro, but that's not the narrative, Rock. You could say that, but the narrative
They
is
did
there was
not have
batteries in
batteries in
those
them, though.
snowballs.
It did not have batteries in him because he was a friend to the fans that were throwing the snowballs. Why would they hurt the man?
Yeah,
They were
but
playing
that-
with him, man. That's why they threw the snowballs at him.
Yeah, but Rock, my point is that's not any concern. I mean, people get beat the fuck up at Eagles games.
I
They
know,
get
bro.
beat up
Yeah.
at Phillies
Oh, yeah.
games.
Yeah.
People get stabbed. People get shot. Like that shit happens there, man.
It's usually because they're
because
drunk
people-
too, bro. That's usually
Yeah.
because they're drunk.
No, in
Usually
Philly, it's usually because they're high and drunk.
high,
Yeah.
drunk, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's always something.
Whichever it is.
I mean,
all
because
the
if
same
you
thing.
take if you take logic out of most situations, that's what you'll get is chaos. So, I mean, I'm just a logical person, bro. I just don't, I mean, I've been there. I've been drunk. I've been in fights when I've been drunk, and it's stupid shit you fight over is dumb. And fighting over a football game and stabbing someone, or like I seen at a Bear Packer game, I seen them knock an old man down the fucking stairs. Yeah, and if you've never been to Lambeau, you know how those stairs are. Oh, you knocked them down.
Here's a true story. So my dad and grandpa were at a Steelers Browns game in Cleveland in like I think it was like either it was the very end of the 70s or very beginning of the 80s. And they said an old lady got stabbed in the stands.
Oh shit. An old woman, huh?
Yeah, and I was gonna say, like, the only fans that the next in line for craziest fans, like people don't realize it, are Browns fans. I'm telling you right the fuck now. Like, take my word for it. God forbid they ever get a good team. They'll be almost not as bad as Eagles fans, but they'd be the closest thing.
They'll be closest thing to us, huh?
Yeah, they would. Yeah, they really are, man. They got some venom, bro. They got some fire in their fucking belly, man.
Right.
Yeah. And that makes me wonder what some of these fan bases like as far as any Civil War fan bases like either the Steelers and the Eagles, what are they like if they ever cross each other, or even the Browns and the Bengals when it comes to them living in the same state?
Well, I mean, the Eagles and the Steelers have always had a fucking brother. All the way back to the 40s, bro. I mean, we've always had that fight between the two cities. Pittsburgh and Philly have never liked each other. We've helped each other in the past, but we don't like each other.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
very true. Pittsburgh and Philly, the people don't like each other because when you live in Pennsylvania, like it's Philly and then it's the rest of the state, and that's literally how it is. So a lot of times people call Philly Bubble City, like because it's like a bubble in the southeast corner of the state, and then the rest of the state hates Philly.
Yeah, and that's okay. Nobody likes us, and we don't care.
Yeah,
that's our motto. Nobody likes us, and we don't care.
I mean, it's not my fault that you become a fan of a team that doesn't win. That's not, you can't put that on anybody.
What you mean? I'm the Super Bowl champ, bitch. What you mean?
No. I'm reading this comment. It says you can blame the Browns fans. They're mad because
carry on.
You can't relate the level of violence of a fan base to how good or bad the team is what I'm saying. Trust me when I tell you.
Crazy, man.
Trust me when I tell you. The Browns fans are fucking the real Browns fans are some rabid motherfuckers. I'm not bullshitting you, man. And if their team ever did get good, I think there would be I think that would grow. I don't think they'd become more calm. I think they'd become more aggressive.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
it'd be crazy. It would be nutty.
Where I live in the state of Mississippi, two different colleges almost have had that kind of beef with each other that's almost similar to the.
Oh, what do you live right next to Ole Miss, sir?
Oh,
you live right next to Ole Miss or Mississippi State?
I'm close to both, bro.
Yeah. Wait, don't you work at one of those colleges?
I don't work in one of them. As far as any one of those schools I'm close to, I'm closer to Ole Miss than I am to Mississippi State, though.
Okay. All right, that's what I was asking.
Considering where I live, I mean, I'm 1 hour away from Oxford and 2 hours away from Starksville.
Okay, well, damn, you're right in the middle, ain't you?
Yep, somewhere in the
Yeah.
middle, to where I can see how bad those two schools cannot stand each other.
Oh man. So, as the one in the middle, which one would you say you like the more?
I actually like Mississippi State the most.
Okay. You have a good particular reason why, sir?
Well, that's the kind of school I've grown up enjoying and watching the most out of anybody. So that's who I watch, enjoying like the most.
Okay.
Hey, Broski, if you guys win, are you going to paint your nails like Caleb? Just asking.
Nah.
Well, since Caleb is Dorn's father, technically, I think I'd be painting him like Dorn's father.
Oh, hey, John, you heard that? Yeah, you heard it.
Oh, Broski roasted the shit out of Johnny on that one.
Welcome, John posted. Bears fans are harmless. They just paint their nails. So I was asking.
Oh,
I mean, Broski's. He said what he said about a guy painting his nails. I already know how he feels about it. That's why I was just wondering.
I don't think anything could drive me to
about painting nails.
Yeah, I don't think anything on this planet could ever drive me to paint my fucking nails.
I know, me either, bro. There's no way. People like Mike, the Bear fan. He's trying to bet people all the time because he doesn't like that they make fun of Caleb. I go, bro. First of all, if he didn't paint his nails, no one would make fun of him. But that's him doing it. He wants to bet. He goes, if you lose, you got to paint your nails. I go, and nowhere in this planet would I ever paint my nails, bro. And nowhere will I take a bet. You want to have a real bet with me? Let's go. Talk some money. But get the hell away from me to paint my nails.
Yeah, I bet it's strictly cash, man. I don't do the whole like frat boy, like, oh, you got to do
profile pics and jersey bets, and like I'm gonna put out a Bears jersey too. That'll never fucking happen. I'd be dead. You better be putting it. That's the only way it's going on me. And then I still might burst into flames.
I've never owned a player jersey of any sport in my life.
Really? Are you fucking kidding? Not a Bear, not one Bears jersey?
I never wanted to put anyone else's last name on my back. I just thought I was getting a little carried away with things.
Well, I mean, you only do it for the games.
I understand. I'm not knocking people who do it. I'm just saying that's just like how I feel. But the only jerseys I would ever consider are like a Walter Payton jersey or a Brian Urlacher jersey.
Yeah, no, you're 100%.
For me, it would be Payton or Urlacher. Payton's
like, bro, I still
have
my first Brett Favre jersey. It's in my closet. It looks like shit. I mean, I wore that motherfucker everywhere. I was a fanboy of Brett Favre, man. Are you kidding me?
Funny thing you say, Brett Favre. That's the first jersey I ever got and wore.
Yeah, I got a Freeman. I got a Favre. I got a Reggie. I got a few older ones.
As far as old school players, I got Favre. I got Reggie White.
Fucking took my Reggie. Took Reggie.
Yeah, I know. Reggie. It had to kill you when he retired. It had to kill you when he retired.
Charles Woodson, and I even got my favorite Donald Driver.
And
Craig says, does Notre Dame and Illinois get along? I mean, pretty much all the good players that grew up in Illinois end up going to Notre Dame, I feel. Illinois is getting some players now, but really it was like the good football players in the state of Illinois go to Notre Dame or Iowa, pretty much. Yeah. Most of them like Notre Dame, I feel. Yeah. But Illinois' program's a little better now.
Remember back in the day, Northwestern? Remember back in the day when Northwestern had their little I remember Northwestern many, many moons ago. Yeah. Where are we at? Now we're good. All right. Well, any last? All right. Let's. I mean, I'm going to do a pick'em show later tonight. You know, we got the Red Zone rant later tonight, so we'll be doing the pick'ems. But anything you guys want to? Any bold predictions for your games? Rock, who you playing this week?
I think it's the Chargers.
Yeah, they're playing at the Chargers.
Yeah.
I think you guys are broke, Rock. I don't know if you can I tell you this?
We're not playing well. Well.
If you don't fix it, you guys aren't winning no more games, I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you that, but I just like the way you guys, because you guys could see the anger. You could see the fighting amongst the players during the Bears game. And it wasn't getting no better. So if something bad happens, you guys are going to fucking turn on each other.
Yeah.
That's the thing about you Philly guys. You eat each other. You fucking crazy fuckers.
Yeah. We'll be all right, though. We were like that in 23 and came back and won the Super Bowl.
Broski with another bad take, just like he said, Lions will spank the Packers. Uh-oh. John. Broski in the drop-off.
Where's John at? Why is he hiding in the back room, man?
Well, I don't know why John's on the comments today. Maybe he'll probably be on later tonight. He's probably out in the woods. He's probably looking at his phone. He's in his beer blind. He's probably in his beer blind. He's bored. He's waiting for something to shoot at.
Yeah, that's right.
Broski, did you hear John? Did you see John's comment?
Yeah, I remember I said I thought the Vikings would beat the Packers.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Yeah,
and then I said the week before. No, I didn't say the Lions. I said the Giants.
No, you said the
Giants.
Yeah.
I said the Giants and then the Vikings back-to-back weeks. That's what I said.
That's when I told you keep picking them, and then you picked the Lions.
I mean, dude, listen. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the Giants game was actually a tough game for the Packers. Let's not deny it, bro. Like, that was they were in the lead for like up until the end of the third quarter, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no, we weren't playing good ball, bro. We're not.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, but it's one of those things. Nah, man. The Packers, dude, don't get me wrong, man. The Packers are a good team. Like, they're a well-coached, they're a well-balanced team, well-coached team. They got talent and they got a hell of a D line. So we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll crack some fucking skulls on Sunday and see who wins.
On Sunday, that's what I say. This is one of those you got to lace them up and see how it plays.
I mean, I was very surprised at how well the Bears beat the shit out of me. You know what I mean? It was like, where the fuck am I at? You know,
well, everybody. I think
I'm on my own field, and they didn't show up Sunday or Friday.
Bro, I don't think anybody thought you were going to get manhandled like you did by the Bears.
I mean, it was disgraceful. I was talking to a friend of mine, and me and her said it right off the jump, right from the first quarter. You could see the Eagles had no fucking fight. The Bears were pushing us all over the field.
After the second drive, I'm like, the fucking Eagles are they. I mean, you guys went 3 and out your first. I'm like, oh, is that just a fluke? And then when I'm like, oh fuck,
yeah,
they are in trouble.
We had no fucking fight that whole game. It was like as if we decided, you know what, we had Thanksgiving yesterday and we're still home. We need to come out to the game. Like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, so I'm
you
just
know what I mean? So and it's like I told everybody. So what do you think, Rock? I said you can't take nothing away from the Bears. They came out to play. We didn't.
Yeah,
you gonna take that away from them?
For sure.
You know what I mean? You can't blame them for not fucking, for not taking their foot off the gas and kicking our ass in the second half.
Well, Ben Johnson.
The first half, neither team was doing shit. It was only 10-3. I'm thinking, well, fuck, at least the Bears ain't doing nothing either. They had one good drive. That was it. But the second half, they took it the fuck over.
You got to cut the show, don't you?
Oh, yeah, we got to go. Yeah, we got to go. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming. Thanks for commenting. Yep. We'll see you next time. Go Pack, go.
Have a good one.
Yeah, yo, it's game time. Ain't no messing around. Huddle Sports Network, the best in town. From NFL rumors to the latest trends, we got all your sports. Just tune in, my friends. Catch us on Roku, Fire Stick, take your pick. Facebook, YouTube, where the action's slick. Daily shows that drop like a bomb. From 10 to 11, it's Ken and Ken. Stay calm. Huddle up, catch the vibe, feel the rush. Get your news, get your fills in the clutch. Over 27 podcasts, we breaking it down. Join the team, Huddle Sports, wear the crown. Live every weekday, it's how we roll. Lions Talk with Jeremy B, we taking a stroll. From 11 to 12, don't miss a beat. We break down the game, make the info sweet. The Daily Huddle podcast, noon to 1. CST Zone, we're just having fun. Toss your doubts, we bring the facts. Tune into the Huddle.